Hello and welcome. Today we have a question about NotebookLM, and it is, can I add a YouTube playlist as a source inside of NotebookLM? Yes, you can, and this is a change because I tried to do this, I don't know, months ago, and it did not work, and they've changed something where it kind of works now. So let me show you how, at least what I found in here. So first of all, you just go to notebooklm.google.com and then you log in, and you either have to create a new notebook or go into an existing one. I already have one in here, and I want to show you a couple things in here, so I'll go into this notebook. If you don't have any sources or anything, you would have to go to add sources. This will actually pop up if it's a new notebook, and then add, and then that's really kind of it. So in this one, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird how it works. So this notebook has a YouTube video in it, and it's right here. And if you add a YouTube video and then you click on it within NotebookLM, it'll actually let you play the video within NotebookLM, and then it gives you the full transcription. And what happened before is if you had your add sources window open, and then there's one here with a little YouTube icon, and you click on that one, and then if you pasted a link here that had a YouTube playlist, it didn't work, and it just told you that you can only use video links and it doesn't support playlists. Now what you can do is, let me switch over to YouTube for a second, and then this is the actual playlist where that other trigonometry video came from. It's just a Khan Academy video, and there's however many there's 39 videos in here. And let me go up here and copy the URL. You probably can't see this, but and then I switch back over, and then I'll paste it in here. Now this is just the YouTube and then /playlist, and the list ID doesn't really matter. But now if I insert this, it will work now. And this didn't work before, like it would have already errored out. But let me give this a second to finish, and now we're done. And again, it works a little bit differently. Okay, so in the other video, or the other YouTube link, if I click on the video, it shows me the video, I can play the video. For the playlist, if I click on that, and this is just the summary, so I'll collapse that, it doesn't actually show me any of the videos. It just does a transcription, and then it adds links. So you kind of go through here, and this is just like the sign into YouTube and the home, and that stuff doesn't really matter. And then right under the play all, it'll usually have the name of the playlist, and then who it's by, and then just the details of it. And then you have the videos listed one by one, and there'll be links for the individual videos. Now this might not be useful, so it depends on what you want out of the playlist. If you want it to have each video in here where you can just run it within NotebookLM, it doesn't really work that way. It'll just give you the whole list. So let's say I want to do like trig functions part 2. And if I click on this, like this now opens up a separate YouTube link, and it's still trying to figure out and load, and there's a redirect notice, and eventually it will get me to YouTube. Yeah. So now it's on YouTube, and this is just normal YouTube. So it's like, it's not the same as if I go back to the other one here. It's like, I can't just play, like this will play within NotebookLM. The other one does not do that for the playlist. So that's a huge point that's worth knowing. But you can put in a playlist, and you can get the links to each of the videos. So if you're familiar enough with the playlist to just get the links in here, and if that's useful, I guess you could use that. But I feel like for a lot of people, these people that I've talked to about this, this isn't really useful for them because NotebookLM can't really do much with this. So it depends on what you want to do, but you technically can add playlists in here now. Again, for now, it will transcribe it and add the links to each of the videos, and then you can click on them from there, and then it will open up a separate YouTube window. if that's useful, then, go forth and be merry. Try it out. If you have any other questions with that, ask us and we will do our best to answer them, and we'll see you next time.